Hello, my fellow gamers. Gamer Dude back once again. So, first of all, before we get into things, I would like to apologise once again for the lack of content. I know I said I was back and I wasn't going anywhere, but as you guys know, for a while I was suffering from agonising pain. Thankfully, that pain went away. And then I came down with the mother of all colds, and I've recently just gotten over it. I mean, it was really bad. I couldn't even finish a sentence without coughing, so I couldn't even do my informative gaming videos or anything, because you just wouldn't have been able to understand a word I was saying. But anyway, I'm feeling better, so that's all good, and I'm back. Now then, anyway, getting right into the video, you all know the routine. Please make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe if you are new to the channel. Same applies if you are a returning viewer, because it would just be your good deed of the day. So, Gotham Knights recently got a new patch update, and it has supposedly added in something new to the game. I'm a little bit unclear as to what it is. I mean, I heard it was some kind of like comic book thing. You know, they'd added in some collectible comic books, and it's like, well, hang on a minute. If they're collectibles, why didn't you put them in the first place? I mean, it's not even telling me in the community messages. Because the last update that Gotham Knights got was indeed the Heroic Assault update, and yeah, it wasn't received very well, because it was basically just a carbon copy of Marvel's Avengers. You know, you go through all these different maps, beating up a bunch of enemies until you reach the end. Marvel's Avengers, basically. And people hated it. Nobody liked it. I didn't like it. It was fun for the first like 2 maps, but then it's just like, wait, hang on a minute, it's the same freaking map over and over again. They didn't even bother to change it. It's like, well, you could have added in something a little bit different. You know, you could have put us in an alleyway in Gotham, you know, put us in Crime Alley or something, or in the Batcave before it was destroyed. But no, it was just the same map repeated over and over again, and it was really boring and really, frankly, poopy. And yes, I'm going easy on the swears because YouTube is really cracking down on it. But anyway, let's continue the game and see what we've got. Now, I do have some information on the patch notes. Let me just pull it up here. Oh goody, I'm already out in the city as Batgirl. Batgirl is one of my favourite characters in the game. Oh man, I haven't played this in so long, I've forgotten all the buttons. Although I do know that all this level 60 gear, you can now pick up freely in the story mode. So before, when you were playing it through and you had, say, like level 48 gear or level 50 gear, it would only award you, like, level 40 gear. And you're like, well, I'm just going to dismantle that. Why? Why are you doing this to me? It's like, it's got better stats, but it's a lower level, so it's going to do less damage. It's like, why? But yeah, apparently they've fixed all that, so yeah, level 60 gear now. So that's all good. Nothing of relevance to use there, though. Yeah, so all this level 60 stuff, excellent. It looks like they've converted a lot of my level 40 stuff and level 50 stuff up to level 60, because I know a lot of this was level 40, level 50. It could be that before, when I was playing through it again, there was a bug, and it broke, so they've just updated that and given me all the gear that I would have got. I don't know. But yeah, the patch notes are a little bit vague. You know, it doesn't go into much detail as to what they actually added in. In fact, it's a wee bit confusing. So they've called it the Gilded Age Comic Book Rewards, which include a variety of skins and other cosmetics inspired by the classic comic book series. So, well, I mean, it doesn't look like they've added in any new suits. Looking at the listing, there's still 16. So, what did they do? So it says players can now unlock these rewards by completing certain in-game challenges and purchasing them. Purchasing them. Okay, so you got to buy them with real money. It's gone the same way as Avengers. Basically, they've included this online store where they think people will put real money into it just for a costume. And I have to say, if you do that, you're just stupid, really. I mean, it's only a skin for a game that, yes, you're going to enjoy when you first get it, and you might enjoy the skin when you're playing it, but then when you 100% the game, get the Platinum Trophy, and never play it again, you're just going to think to yourself, why did I do this? I mean, don't get me wrong, when Gotham Knights first came out, I enjoyed it. You know, it was the first Batman-inspired game since Arkham Knight. And Arkham Knight came out in 2015, so to have this years later, it was welcomed. You know, I welcomed it. But I was slightly disappointed as to the length of the story. I was expecting, you know, more DLCs to be added into the story, similar to Avengers, I suppose. You know, how they just add in all that extra content and do it live servicey. But they haven't even done that. The only thing we've gotten, really, for extra content is the Heroic Assault. Now, really, the general patch notes, as I was saying, it's a bit vague as to what they've added. Because it just says, general support for Gilded Age comic book rewards. And then it goes on to say, aside from Gilded Age rewards, Update 4.0 also brings numerous bug fixes. Well, that's a no-brainer. The game was full of bugs. You know, it improves gameplay mechanics, new challenges to keep players engaged. Developers have addressed several issues with the game's performance, optimization with certain hardware configurations, and it results in a smoother gameplay. But to be quite honest, I'm not seeing any new challenges. The map looks the same. You know, the collectibles, I've got them all, so they're all ticked off. I've got main story mission there. That's just a random street crime. That's one of those watch activities. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm really not seeing it. I mean, what have they done? Do I have to go back to the Belfry? Let's try returning to the Belfry.
I've made a cup of tea for you, Miss Gordon.
Because it doesn't look like there's anything in here either.
This scale in a while. The last person that attacked the prison was Black Mask, I think. That's right. He wanted to kill one of his rivals before he could go into witness protection. Yeah, I remember that. Good times.
I have no idea how to activate it or get to it. No, it just opens the map. It just opens my gear. You know, in spite of the hatred that this game got, I'd actually forgotten how good the graphics were. You know, I'm not going to give you a full lecture on the graphics. It's just that's just boring and pointless. But
They managed to
you can see where I'm coming from, though. You know, with the detail from the rust on the railings to the rust on the beams,
its potential for
even
destruction
to the detail on the clothing and the characters.
Good thing we stopped Freeze before he caused any more damage.
Indeed.
But I have no idea how to access this new content. If you guys know, if you're watching now or in the future, let me know in the comments below, because otherwise I'm just going to have to make this a quick live stream on the gameplay. Well, the gameplay improvements, let's say, because they have supposedly improved the gameplay quite a lot. The lag, and I'm not going to lie, there was a hell of a lot of lag playing it through the first time. That has apparently been addressed. You know, they've fixed that, they've sorted it out. You know, it's not going to look like you kind of stop motioning yourself across the map. I mean, I can't believe they actually called this a highly anticipated update. It doesn't really seem highly anticipated because I can't really find it. May have to cheat on how to find it. So from what I'm seeing here, it looks like there's a series of codes throughout the city. All right, no, maybe not. The mythical lands of Reddit have provided me with the answer, and it's not a good answer. You apparently have to buy all 6 issues of the Gilded City comic book. Well, thank you very much, WB Montreal. You had an update to bring people back to the game, and you're forcing people to pay for it. Yo, Blazing was good. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I'll be asleep for it because it doesn't air until 3 a.m. in the UK. So I've got to wait till tomorrow to watch it. I mean, why air something at 3 a.m.? Seriously, 3 a.m.? That's just painful. Nobody's awake at that time in the UK. Unless, of course, you're up at that time for work. But still, nobody's watching TV when they get up for work. They're just getting up, showering, and going to work. Although saying that, our bars and clubs do stay open until like 6 in the morning. But if you're in a bar or a club, you're still not going to be watching it, are you? But yeah, it looks like this new update that they've added is basically just, you've got to pay for it. It seems like I thought there were just codes that you'd have to scan throughout the city to unlock all these extra costumes, but no, you've got to spend real world money on it on the PlayStation or Xbox or PC store. And I'm looking at some of the photos that other gamers have put in of the actual costumes. For once, I'm actually praising modding here. I hate modding, but you know, PC gamers have broken into the files and got the costumes for free, and well, they're all terrible. They're supposed to be accurate renditions of the comics, but they're all terrible. And yeah, one of them actually looks like a screwed up gimp suit. But anyway, well, that's not what I intended for this live stream, but I guess we'll carry on anyway. Suppose we'll do some gameplay for about half an hour. Yeah, basically, Blaze, and basically that's what they're doing, making us pay for the whole thing, and it's like, well, why? Even Avengers didn't do that. At least with the Avengers content, that was all free, and I suppose the first update for Gotham Knights was free. It was the Heroic Assault that was free. But I think WB Montreal have realized that they're actually losing money from this game. So they're like, okay, we need to add something in that brings in a little bit of money. As well as people buying the game, we need more money from it.
There's no cure for who Freeze really is.
Alright, so I guess we'll ditch out. I mean, I haven't played Gotham Knights for a while, so I suppose this will be an interesting opportunity to test out some of the new performance enhancements I've added to the game, all the frame rate upgrades and everything, so it doesn't look like you're playing a stop-motion game every 5 seconds. I think currently the save that I am playing this on is like my 5th playthrough. Because I wanted to do it, I wanted to finish it, that is, as every single character. I wanted to see the ending as every single character, and I screwed up once and did the ending like twice as the same character. And since there's no like replay mission or select mission in this game, I had to do it over again. You can tell it's been a while since I played. I've really forgotten all the buttons. But once again, if you are watching now or in the future, I do apologise for being silent for the last 2 weeks. You all know that I had that agonising pain in my back and my feet due to the pinched nerve. Well, shortly after the pain went away, I came down with the mother of all colds. So yeah, I've had quite a string of bad luck. I couldn't even finish a sentence without coughing, so I couldn't even record any audio for my informative gaming videos. Oh, but Blazon, you'll be happy to know that they have actually added in the haptic feedback for this game now. So when you're playing this on the PS5, the two R2 buttons do constrict, let's say. They get more solid when you're doing things. So like when you're on the bike, if you hold down R2 to drive, it stiffens up. If you hold L2 to brake, it stiffens up, that sort of thing.
Belfry, I made it. Now to find that door.
It will probably be well hidden. Remember the court rhyme. The Court of Owls is watching.
From inside Gotham's walls. Got it.
See, it's been that long since I played it. I can't even remember if I did this as
There we go.
Batgirl.
Belfry, I'm in. Looks to be some sort of court hideout. It's empty.
Strange location for it. Any indication of what they were doing there?
Let me take a look. Moreno. I remember that case. Belfry, can you call up the Moreno murder case? Should be in the unsolved file.
Of course. The brother of Elena Moreno, a local judge. She took a leave of absence from the bench directly afterward for family reasons.
It was a Court of Owls hit. Let me see what else I can find out.
Oh yeah, this fun puzzle. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Apparently not. Really? It takes that long to, like, activate a hint? I think after a while it kind of lets you solve it. Yeah, there you go. Skip dissolution. I knew it was that way. I knew that.
Belfry, looks like the court gave an order to purge at the Chelsea Tunnel.
Construction on the tunnel was shut down when the site was declared unsafe.
Sounds like a cover-up to me. Whatever's down there, the Court of Owls wants it kept hidden. I'll head there now.
Take care, and keep us updated.
Ah, there it is. Level 60 gear. Finally. So, Blazon, I think that means if we ever decide to team up on this again, it won't be giving me, like, level 1 and level 2 gear. It'll finally be giving me my level of gear. They did, yes, they finally did. I mean, I think it is because the game was intended to be for both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. But they decided when they cancelled the PS4 version that I suppose they just left all the PS4 features in place for the PS5 version and forgot to implement it. No, I remember this one. I remember live streaming this part. I got stuck here because I was like, where do I go? Where do I go? And then it was so obvious. It was just, oh, it's like right here.
Tunnel construction site. There's reports of criminals moving possibly stolen goods.
It's somewhere around here. Better stay out of sight.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that. I thought, oh, cool, they're adding some new costumes to the game. You know, that some new collectibles. That'll give me a reason to go back through it and actually go looking for them. But no, you gotta pay for them.
Belfry, I'm in. Looks like they hit some kind of underground tunnel. I'll probably lose comms down there. Mark my location. I'll check in as soon as I can.
Be ready for anything.
Jared was good. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Oh, dude, of course. That's not even a question at this point. Of course, Hogwarts Legacy is better than Gotham Knights. I mean, that's not to say I didn't enjoy Gotham Knights, you know, but Hogwarts Legacy hands down beats it. Just gotta remember what to do, because it's been a while since I've played this. I mean, I can definitely feel the improvements as I'm playing the game. You know, it doesn't feel as laggy. It definitely feels smoother to play. And it kind of feels like it's had a graphics upgrade as well. I don't know, there's just something about the graphics that seems sharper. No touchy. See, I'm level 60 going up against level 40 enemies, so it's really no contest right now.
You've got to be kidding me. This place is huge.
I mean, at least now, with me being level 60, I can actually pick up the shinies when I replay the main story, because it'll give me the up-to-date gear. Because before, when I played through it, it was only giving me the level 40 gear, and I was level 60, and it's like, well, why are you doing that? What am I going to do with this? It's junk. I mean, okay, yeah, it's disappointing about the new update with it being mostly paid for. But I suppose the added bonuses of all the performance updates and everything make up for it a little. Oh, I hate these guys. Yes, but there's good reason for that, Jared, and I am making a video on that later on today. But I'll talk about it a little bit, since we're playing a DC game, actually. It appears they've delayed it because of the fan backlash from the trailer. And honestly, I cannot blame them. And it's not the first time this has happened. Devs have delayed games before due to fan backlash. And I'm kind of glad, because, you know, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, it is in the Arkham legacy, you know, it is connected to the Arkham games, so it deserves that legacy, you know, it deserves to carry on that name. And from the trailer they showed, it really didn't.
I wish you could see this, Belfry.
Looked god awful.
Spending a lot of resources to mine whatever's down here.
It basically reminded me of Marvel's Avengers crossed between Gotham Knights, and the fact that it was going to be live service really cheesed a lot of people off. So I'm hoping that they change the whole live service element, because it also said that it required a constant internet connection to be played, and it's like, why? It's like none of the previous Arkham games needed a constant internet connection to be played, so why are you doing it with this one?
They already extracted what was in here.
Yeah, I will be making a video later on going into more detail about the Suicide Squad delay. Which reminds me, to do that, I really should save some of this Gotham Knights gameplay so I can make a video out of it. Oh, I also do apologise for the sound of my voice. I'm still a little bit groggy after getting over the mother of all common colds.
Maybe now I can get a sample of whatever they're mining
But
down here.
I can tell you, there was nothing common about the cold that I had. After getting over that agonising pain I was experiencing due to the pinched nerve, I then caught the mother of all colds, and it was just like, why? I've just got over one sort of pain, why are you giving me another one? It's like, I hate having a cold, I hate being ill.
Robin would have a field day with this. Maybe these samples can tell me what they're looking for.
Composite samples in sulfuric acid. Hey. There we go.
Dionysium. What the hell is that?
Well, that's a cheaper
Maybe the
knockoff
Batcomputer
Lazarus
will
pit.
have some answers. If I ever find my way out of here.
See, I was always fascinated by the Lazarus pit in the DC universe. It falls off the tail of a real world story, the Lazarus story, you know, kind of like the Fountain of Youth story. But in the
That'll
DC
get me
universe,
outta
they
here.
took it so much further. You know, it could revive someone from the dead. It could revive you from near death. It was a really interesting concept on how they did it. You know, from its first inception, from Ra's al Ghul's first introduction.
So you're still alive. It's clear you don't understand your place. We earned our power. We shaped Gotham into the great city she is today. We are the protectors, not you. You're just bats.
Oh, you're the protectors? You mean the guys that go around murdering and killing people to get your own way? Yeah, that's real protection right there. Please. The Court of Owls are a bunch of 3-year-olds who whine if they go get their own way. Except they kill them instead of flying. Yeah, you totally should, bro, because you never actually played the game, did you? So then you can play part 2 as well. They are amazing games, and you'll definitely see the differences, especially from that episode that shall never be spoken of. The episode that shall never be spoken of was a critical part of the game, and it introduced the game's first real threat. And when you play the game and you get to that particular part, you'll see how much they actually changed and how much they actually ruined that actual story. Oh yeah, no worries, brother. Thanks for stopping in anyway. I'm not going to be live much longer, so don't worry about it. Just thought I'd do a quick live stream to let my community know I'm still alive.
Blocking the door. Probably debris from the cave-in. Not out of the woods yet.
I suppose the one thing that's going to disappoint me about the Suicide Squad game is the fact that it's going to just completely piss on the legacy that was Arkham Knight. Or that was the Arkham series, let's be honest. As if they really do decide to make it live service and online only, then it's just not in tune with the Arkham legacy, you know? It doesn't fit. And looking at the gameplay that they showed, I was kind of ashamed that it was
Belfry, you there?
Set in that universe.
We seem to have you back, Batgirl. Are you all right?
I'm fine. The court is mining some strange substance, and it looks a hell of a lot like... Belfry, you're cutting out. Belfry?
You take forever to do the simplest of tasks. We have things to discuss. Come find me.
I think I'll do these 2 close crimes here, and then I'll call it a day. Just wanted to let y'all know I'm still alive, and I wanted to check out this update, so I figured, well, why not? I might as well live stream, I'm feeling better.
We have reports of gang activity.
Yeah, of course they're all above me. You know, one thing I was kind of disappointed at when I looked at the Suicide Squad game was the combat. It did not seem Arkham-y at all. It seemed very Gotham Knights-like, very Avengers-like, and it just kind of put me off, you know? I still want the game, but I don't know from the footage that I saw if it's going to be a game that I actually buy for myself. I think it'll be one of those games where it's a bad case of I'll wait for someone to get it for me, because I don't want to waste my money on it.
A1! Do me a favor and stay down.
Come back! I just want thoughts, huh?
Oh, they did.
Found it.
And that guy was just completely oblivious to what was going on here.
Oh yeah.
I'm defeating these enemies in
Don't
no
mind
time at
if I
all.
do.
You know,
I'm sure
these
they
ones
tried
say
their
that they're
best.
level 60, but they're not level 60.
We have a possible explosive device reported.
All the bombs are set. Be patient. Don't repeal last time. Network is stable. Everything operating nominally. Don't be an idiot. Just do as you're told. No, get back.
Stealth strike only. Yeah, your camera can't see bad, girl.
Don't worry. It won't go off. Sit tight.
You have to stop them right away.
Countdown starting now.
Crap, you saw me. Disarming the bomb before I get shot.
Don't let her get away. Graham, I need a quick shot.
I need some help. Got it. Maybe you could try not committing crimes.
Rude.
Thank you. You saved me.
Ran away. What a coward.
Almost at the location, dispatch.
Gotta get to safety.
Right, let's check out what I picked up. Nothing decent in there. Nothing decent in there. Ooh, oh, I've already got that one. Well, I think that'll do for this one. Apologies for the shortness of the video. I just wanted to let you all know I'm still alive. I haven't abandoned you. I'm not going anywhere. I am back. Again. But at least you know I haven't abandoned you, and I'm going to continue producing videos. Stay tuned. It might upload tonight. It might upload tomorrow. Don't know yet. But I'm going to be doing a video on the rumoured delay of the Suicide Squad game. So I hope you all do stay tuned for that. I'm also going to be doing some more live streams of Hogwarts Legacy once I've finished the current playthrough that I'm on. I'm going to live stream the whole game from start to finish, concentrating mostly on the main quest. So stay tuned for that. Everybody loves Hogwarts Legacy. If you don't, then I guess you're just in that 1% minority that I will not speak of because YouTube will have a paddy at me. But yeah, it's been short but brief, but unfortunately that's how it goes. You know, I thought this update was going to feature something to actually do. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So that's it. You know, and if there's nothing to cover, there's no point continuing to play it because nobody really likes this game. You know, it wasn't popular the first time I live streamed it. That's why when I was doing my New Game Plus playthrough, I kind of stopped because it's like, well, I don't want to continue producing this content if nobody's going to watch it. And that's not the reason I do these videos. You know, I don't do these videos for the likes, the views, or to get paid or anything. I do it because I enjoy it and I enjoy bringing it to you. But if nobody's watching it and nobody's commenting, then it's not much fun for me. You get what I'm saying. But yes, stay tuned. There's plenty of content coming this year. Debatable on Suicide Squad. We don't know yet if that's going to come out this year. But we still have the Horizon Forbidden West DLC. You can guarantee I'll be doing that because I loved that game. It was beautiful. We have Star Trek Resurgence coming. That's more for me, but I'm still going to bring it to the channel because I'm a huge Trekkie. I'm a Trek fan. Sorry, but yeah, I'm a nerd, okay? Yeah, so there's still a lot coming this year. Even Spider-Man 2. So I'll definitely be doing that when that comes out. So there's plenty to do this year. Plenty to do. But yeah, once again, that's it then for the stream. Thank you all for stopping by. Do appreciate it. And you all know the routine, or at least I hope you do by now. If you are watching now or in the future, please make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe because it would just be your good deed of the day. Same applies if you are a returning viewer. So that being said then, this has been Gamer Dude. Happy gaming, and I will catch you all in the next one, guys.